Hey ambitious professionals, it's Linda Rayner of lindarainer.com, guiding you to a career and life you'll truly enjoy. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 do's and don'ts on how to succeed in your new job so that you can become an expert in your role and thrive in your career. Ready to get the job you want? Top-notch interview is coming soon. For more info and free training, head to jointni.com. Now, as a career strategist, I've had the honor of being able to help numerous professionals land their dream job offers. And so if this is something that you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I can give you details about that at the end of this video. So you've just started a new job and now you're wondering, what do I need to do to really make sure that I can stand out in this position in this company and be considered for promotions in the future? Well, my 5 do's and don'ts are going to help you to start off your new position on the right foot. So let's get into it. Do know your learning style and use it. When you get into a new job, you have to be able to absorb all of the information, the tasks, the duties, and the training that you're provided like a sponge. But that means that you need to understand how you learn best by knowing what your learning style is. Just like when you're studying for exams in school, if you find that the best way for you to understand concepts and things is by taking notes, then by all means, take as many notes as you need. Or if you're someone who's an audible learner, meaning that you can learn through listening to someone give you instructions, then make sure that they clearly articulate what it is that they need to share with you. Or if you're someone who's a visual learner and you like looking at diagrams or flow charts to be able to understand what it is that you need to do, then by all means, create diagrams and flow charts. If you learn by observation, then make sure that the trainer or the supervisor that's showing you what you need to do guides you through it by giving you an example, by doing it through example, and you can observe and watch how they do it. You need to know what your unique learning style is and be able to articulate that to the trainer or the employer, whoever it is that's currently training you. Don't be afraid to share that with them, because this actually shows competence and confidence within yourself, and you'll be able to absorb the information that you need to know quickly and effectively. Do you understand how your manager likes to train? Does your trainer or manager prefer it that you ask questions at the end after they've gone through the steps with you? Or do they prefer that you ask questions as they arise? If you don't know these things, then it's a good thing to bring this up right before your manager or trainer starts getting into the information with you, so that you're both on the same page and that you'll be able to absorb the information quickly. And that leads me into the next one, which is don't guess what to do because you're afraid to ask questions. If you're not sure of something, ask. Now I get it. You're afraid to sound annoying. You're afraid to annoy your new boss by asking them questions. But here's the key. The way to ask questions and not sound annoying is to make sure that you're not asking them, "How do I do this again?" That can drive any person up the wall because they'll feel that you didn't listen. Instead, you want to ask them in a smart way. And so here's an example. Based on the training that we did together, you mentioned steps A, B, and C. What I'm confused about is step D. This is my understanding. And now fill in what your understanding is regarding step D. And then you can ask, am I correct? Am I on the right track? Or am I missing something? When you ask a question that way, by going through what you already know based on what you've been taught by the trainer or manager, it shows that you were listening, you were paying attention, but yes, you have a little bit of confusion in a certain area and you just want to clarify. It doesn't mean that you're saying, I don't know how to do it, I wasn't listening, so can you just explain it all over again? And this leads me into my next point, which is do ask good questions. Now, the previous example I gave you was an example of a good question, but there are also other types of good questions to ask. The key to asking good questions is where you're making a link from whatever it is that you're being trained to the bigger picture. For example, if your boss tells you, you need to create a report that states A, B, and C every week. A good question to ask would be, Okay, and since this report is being presented to senior management for decision making, what are key areas that I should always highlight to make the report as value added as possible? Asking your question this way shows that you're linking whatever it is that you have to do, whatever duty you're being told, to the bigger picture. And finally, do set mini targets for yourself and achieve them. After you go through the training process, start to set mini goals for yourself on exactly what it is that you'd like to accomplish, and then go ahead and start accomplishing them. Set one goal for yourself each day during those first few weeks and months that you're on the job. For example, one target could be making sure that you have all of your projects outlined on your calendar and knowing exactly what your to-do list is for each and every project or assignment. And if that's too big of a goal for one day, then you can then break that down into mini goals, and you can say, I'm gonna work on this assignment this one day and understand exactly what my requirements are for this assignment. As you do this, setting mini goals for yourself and accomplishing them, it's going to help you to build your confidence and your ability to do your job well, and it's going to also lay the foundation for you to be able to make a bigger impact in your company. Because once you've mastered the small things, you're going to naturally be able to tackle the bigger ones. And here's an inspirational quote that I feel is fitting for what we're talking about today. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. By Colin Powell. So there you have it, my 5 do's and don'ts on what you need to do in order to succeed in your new job so that you can become an expert and thrive in your career. Now, if you're someone who has not yet landed a new job offer and you've been looking for the last little while and you realize now that you need one-on-one professional guidance, then feel free to reach out to me. Head on over to my website, lindarainer.com/standoutgethired, read through the page, fill out the application form, and if myself or my team members feel that we're a potential match, then we will reach out to you directly. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.
Ready to get the job you want? Top Notch Interview is coming soon. For more info and free training, head to jointni.com.